found?
I thought the first half we played pretty well. Moved the ball pretty good. Second half we had opening drive was really felt good about that, and then we throw the pick in the end zone, that guy made a heck of a play. You got to give them credit for making a play. And then after that, when Nate got hurt on that drive, we kind of bogged down a little bit. A little disappointed in the way we functioned after Nate went out. Felt really good. And we're on our way to having a big game, and then kind of just bogged down. But that's part of it too, getting those guys some experience. So.
If Nate can't go, how do you feel about the two second stringers?
Yeah, I feel okay with them. I think the bottom line is when you don't get as many reps when you're a two, because Nate gets the majority of them. The twos come in and they get a couple reps, at their time in practice. So they don't get as much reps. Their package is not quite as big, and then it gets to a point where you sit back and you want to be smart too when you're calling. We got a healthy lead. You don't want to go out there and put the defense in a bad position. They're having a hard time moving it. We're just trying to make sure we can win the game. We want to do what's best for the team too. But I feel good about Riley. I feel good about Miles. I think those guys had a good day today, and they'll get better throughout the week, and we'll see where we're at.
Are the packages similar with those guys as they are with Nate?
It won't change too much. We'll do a lot of the same stuff. Obviously without Nate, you don't have the depth behind it, so you might have to limit some of the things you do in the run game, but not all all together. So we'll tweak some things here and there and see where we're at.
As a staff, what do you need to see out of Nate to actually put him in the game?
Need to see him practice a little bit, see him run, be able to protect himself. Because it's a long season, it's a marathon, ain't a sprint. So you sit back and you want to make sure that he's in the best position to be there for the next 11, 12 weeks, and not just 1 week. So we want to make sure he's close to 100%. If not, we feel good about the other guys. They'll get it done, and they'll lead us to where we got to go.
Does that change any way you guys prepare? Do you prepare with him not playing, or how do you?
Yeah, we prepare for him not to play, and then if he can, then we'll kind of adjust from that. But we'll see where we're at the end of the week.
Is it going to be more of a platoon with Miles and Riley if Nate doesn't play, or is there going to be one guy that's designated as the guy?
I'm not sure. It's kind of going to be by feel. Today, right now, those guys are splitting reps right down the middle. It's 50-50. They both took the exact same amount of reps today, both with the ones and the twos. So, we'll kind of look at the tape here and evaluate it, and then see how we feel. And tomorrow we'll lean one way or the other a little bit more, and kind of see where we're at from there. And then, but I don't know. I'm not really big in platooning guys. I think one guy needs to go out there and kind of be the voice. But at the same time, whatever we got to do to win, we'll do that too. So we'll kind of see. I hate to keep saying it, but we'll kind of see as we go, where we are with that. Because, like I said, it's kind of a fluid situation right now.
How did you feel about the running game from Saturday?
I think we did a lot of good things. I think our inside run game, John Davis ran well. Nate had a couple runs. I think Josh Ferguson had a couple. They did some different things that are hard to prepare when you don't know exactly what you're going to see. That 3-3 stack, I played against it every day in practice at West Virginia for 3 years. It's hard to be able to, because it's different than all your rules. All your rules change. So, like I said, I think we had for two quarters in a drive, we really were moving the ball pretty well. And then, we just got to be able to do some things different a little bit with the other guys in there. Because Nate's played so much, you could put a lot more on his plate. Just because he's been out there, he's been in Ann Arbor and 100,000, and he's been at all the places where it's difficult to play. So it's not his first or second time under center. So those things change the packages a little bit.
Was Arizona State do well on defense from what you've seen on film?
They run really well. They do a lot of things well out of their base. They do a great job of running to the ball. They're very athletic. Not real big. They've got one guy that's huge up front, but the rest of those guys are really athletic. They got some JUCO guys with the backers that have replaced some guys that left that are really good. So feel really good about what we've seen on film about them. So they're getting a good feel, at least having a feel, as opposed to going into the game blind. But they do a lot of good things too. And coach has been successful at Pitt. He was really successful at Tulsa. Those guys, they have a great feel of what they want to get done too.